Hey, what's going on? Kyle Wilson here. Welcome to the channel where we talk metaverse, crypto, and NFTs. And in this one, we'll be talking about Gary Vee's book games NFTs and how they launched on Immutable X, how Immutable X popped off in trading volume, and how these NFTs are going to have utility and what that means for you. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and dive right in. Welcome to the channel, and like I said, we talked about book games before. We talked about book games a couple days ago and what that was going to mean for Immutable X. So you definitely want to hit that sub and bell so you don't miss any more videos like this so you can stay ahead of the crowd. So speaking of which, absolutely massive wave of volume right here. You can see the chart. If we zoom back out, it's not even close. There's no comparison. If we take a look at the 90s, 30-day, and 7-day charts here, book games has absolutely dominated every single project, and it's catching up to Gods Unchained on the 90-day when it did 13 million in trading volume in just one single day. That is absolutely massive. So by the time it's 90 days, it'll probably be topping obviously Gods Unchained. So this is obviously sitting at number one for a reason, and it has absolutely popped off. All right. So these are some of the NFTs I received, and I couldn't be happier with these. These are not the rarest, but they're not the most least rare. So I'm actually pretty pleased with what I got and pretty excited about that. Now, if we take a look here on tokentrove.com, we're taking a look at the book games NFTs, which I highly recommend you use this platform versus the actual Immutable X platform. And these you can sort basically by the frame, by the background, and by the character on the left-hand side. So you can see here, you can check bubblegum or lava. You can see how much, percentage each one it has of the market share there. And you can sort by different traits, like you can the silver frames here, and then you can also sort by, the different counts, it looks like here as well. But yeah, for this example, we're just going to select all of them and use the lowest price, and we can even refresh that right there. And we can see, let me take a look here and click on all. You can see that the floor is 0.75. This was actually 0.174 just a minute ago. So this is absolutely impressive, and meaning people are still buying right now. So this floor is very impressive to me when there's over 125,000 of these NFTs, and there's actually only 16,000 owners currently, which is also really impressive. All right. It means a lot of people really aped into this project and really believe in it. So that's why the floor, I think, is doing so well. I'm actually really impressed. Very impressed. I knew it was going to do great, but it is doing better than great. It's doing amazing. Some of the reasons why is because this is going to have some pretty amazing utilities here, and we're going to take a look at that. All right. So first things first, book games is played forever. All right. So this is very interesting to note. All right. I'm just going to tell you right now, book games is forever, and that could mean a numerous amount of things, but you may want to hodl your tokens. All right. So anyways, book games are burnable assets for other assets. We're going to get into that in just a minute. And yes, you can exchange them and trade those tokens in for other assets. So that's really cool. Utility we're going to show you and feature in just a second. Book game tokens are Friend Pass, which gets you a 12.5-day advantage to minting VeFriend Series 2 this spring ahead of the public mint. So there's some utility as well added in right there. There's going to be 15 new VeFriend characters, but this one you'll actually need to burn some book game tokens. All right. So that one you do have to if you want a piece of those new characters. By the way, since these do give you a 2-week or a 12.5-day advantage for this series, VeFriend Series 2, it actually doesn't guarantee that you'll actually be able to mint one though. So, we might have to do a couple things to get in that pre-sale, but just shows here that please know it is not guaranteed, but game tokens will allow access to pre-mint Series 2 or the new VeFriend Series 2 characters, but game tokens are the only way to have a chance to do so. All right. So you got to read that fine print, and you can see here all the different 3 core book game characters currently as it sits. And we can see the 3 special book game characters right here, the Koala, Paper Hands Pony, and Time Machine, Tiny Ogre. and you can see the basically these backgrounds and the frame rarities there. So with that being said, you can head over to vfriends.com/book-games, and you can see how many tokens are burnt and how many tokens are for sale. This is actually not a lot considering the total token supply. That is impressive, and people are already burning these tokens, as you can see here. All right. So if you haven't already, you can claim your tokens. You can watch the video and all that good stuff. You can explore the exchange where, as you know, Gary Vee is, he collects sports cards. This is actually really cool. And this is something I haven't really seen before, how it's been rolled out like this and how clean everything looks. It's just very impressive. I'm really impressed. And I don't say that very often about projects. So this is really cool. So you can see here, you need 2 tokens for this one. So if you have 2 of those token or NFTs, you can basically burn or exchange those NFTs for this card. And there's different types of these assets or whatever that you can trade or exchange your book game NFTs for. So you can see here, these are hologram 2022 VCon, and you can go through and sort through these. Then you have actual, basically the actual NFTs as well. So you can trade those in for Avastars. You have Plasma Bears and Wolf Games even in there, Punks Comics. And obviously you can see like some of these prices are, they start getting up there as far as the exchange goes. So it just depends on what you like. And, I think the best strategy here is just collecting what you like in your NFT, or maybe you like sports cars. It's just going to be what works for you. All right. So with that being said, you can actually hop over to Twitter and check out BookGamesBot is the handle here. And this is the actual one that Gary Vee has been tweeting about. So this is like the official bot that it shows what's been exchanged for how many book games NFTs. So you can see here what's being exchanged and for how many tokens. So with that being said, that's pretty much it and wraps up this video, and hopefully helps you get started on the book games and make sure like maybe it helps you create more of an educated decision for your strategy moving forward. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is entertainment only, but you get the picture. And smash the like button if you enjoyed this video. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one at the blockchain. And like always, be like an NFT, be authentic, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.